Gear raid 1, 24, 3-star clear. Well, it's kind of the same strat that I used for 23. I did change a couple things. We're bringing Diao in. Just, my Diao's A1, so, and A0 Diao will work just as well. A3 Diao will probably work better, of course, but there's some crazy RNG, I think, with Valesi, her A1, how her A1 stuns, and when the demon soldiers with the ground effect AoE attack come around, it's almost like, I think I only tried it one time, and the first time I tried it, I cleared the damn thing. So, but then I was making a video for it right after, and first I ran auto fight just to show what was going on. But then I thought, actually, you know what? We'll run it normally, power dominance off, and I ran it 3 times, and then I got frustrated and had to restart a couple times. Anyway, by the end of it, the bloody video was 40 minutes long, 45 minutes long, and I just decided to scrap it and start again. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna auto fight it just to kind of show you. I mean, if you've got everything, you want to figure it out yourself, it'll show you the way. Okay, and then we'll go into the manual and I'll kind of show you what's happening. Maybe we'll clear it, maybe we'll have to run it a couple times. So a little warning, if the video is half an hour long, then watch the beginning, the auto, and then go to like the last 10 minutes or whatever it is and see the final product, and then the gear set after that. It's all the exact same gear as in 23. So that being said, and if you enjoy the content, then watch everything in between and see how I got there, and maybe you'll learn something. So let's get into it. Yeah, so we'll do an auto fight first. So we're bringing in Diao, and my Diao is pretty much in an inspiration build. I might even try to put her in more of a healer build, but I don't think it will matter. Actually, I know it probably won't matter. She wasn't healed quite enough, but she does make the littlest bit of difference, so Valesi doesn't go down. And yeah, so same strat as before. I'm getting out Dallin first, the cost regen, right? Valesi, Valara, but you can see they're just, the power dominance is on. Unfortunately, you can't auto run without power dominance, so I can't even see exactly where it is or isn't going wrong as compared to when I was running it the first time. But yeah, honestly, not a whole lot. And that's the thing. If you've got the A0 Valesi, I know her banner's coming up in February. So if you're watching this video and then, you can't quite do it, 3 weeks time, you got better gear, you got better whatever, and Valesi's banner comes up and you pull her, maybe just try to do this before you A1 her. I think the A1 will probably help the wall HP. I think it probably helps the wall HP, but I'm almost certain that it causes some weird RNG where her stuns is stunning the ground effect AoE guys. So no use to really even go into that. Okay, so that basically there's the setup. You see how I laid Cyrus down at the end there, faced him right. That's pretty important, mundo importante, because I didn't want to A3 nasal, and instead of doing that, I just used Cyrus. He's got the 2 skeletons, works really good. So we will go in. Power dominance is off. We will give it a shot. So same team as before, except we are bringing in Diao for healing and penetration. Inspiration, Lord von Hammerschmidt is taking care of that, so we don't really need to worry about it. I'm putting Valesi under Diao's inspiration, and then I'm going to get out Valara, and then I'm going to pop Diao. Okay, now both Valara and Valesi have the penetration, and now we're also going to bring out Ezreath here, and then we're gonna put Valara under inspiration from Ireless. Okay, and then basically it's all the same. I got lucky again, I think, with the Lucky Legacy. Lord von Hammerschmidt goes down. This wave, you're just going to basic attack. Ezreath's going to take him out. And I like to pop Ezreath every once in a while. Even though I have him and Valesi in auto, I like to pop his auto just to make sure he consumes souls. Make sure that Valesi is getting as much rage regen as possible. Okay, so what's happening here? This first wave of Demon Soldiers with the ground effect area, no big deal. The right side can tank it. Okay, we're just gonna pop everyone business as usual, take out this first swarm, and also help take out this next swarm. And then when Valara, when her ult is up, we're gonna pop her ult. Oh, we didn't even need to. Dang, that's okay. Her ult will be back 100%. Sometimes if you're having trouble, like, you don't want any of this shield, as little damage as possible to the shield, because you're going to need it for the end. So if there's minions, okay, after the first, if there's minions there, you're going to want to use Valara's ult, and she, between her and Ezreath, will take them out. And her ult will come back right away because she regains rage. So no big deal that we popped her a little late or whatever. That's okay. We're going to pop everybody again, and we're just going to get rid of everything here. A little damage as possible. Okay. We'll pop Ezreath, make sure he's got full souls. We're gonna wait, and then this wave right here, this is where. Okay, so we want to pop everybody, and von Hammerschmidt will keep Boreas alive with his shield. Very important, very important. Now this wave right here, we're gonna want as much. Basically, we want all the ults to really be done before we pop. So we're gonna hit Diao. Diao's going to cause a little bit of healing, and it's going to be just enough to where they sneak by. Yeah, and then this one here, we got to pop Diao again. And this is where it's tricky. This is where it's tricky. Right here, these minions may stun these guys and take out Boreas. Run it again. Run it again. We're going to have to hold off the ults as long as possible. Run it again. So frustrating. But that's okay. I mean, it is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. I don't like how the beginning of that went, so we're just going to restart it. Make sure all of our timings are as perfect as possible. Pop that auto alt right away. Get Valesi out there doing some DPS anyway. Yeah. When I did it, I was like, finally. And then I was making the video and I was like, I bet you, man, what if there's some RNG to this? I bet you there is. Not the kind of RNG I expected, though. Not the... Oh, no. Not the kind of RNG I expected. Usually it's the RNG with, like, somebody not hitting when they're supposed to, or something other than stuns that are supposed to be beneficial, but just really aren't. Ridiculous. Okay, so Lazarus. Boreas. Hazel. Okay, so these guys are coming by. We'll just pop everybody because pop them early now and then pop them later in the fight. Maybe that is what I did. Maybe that is what I did. Nice. Nazal's explosion. Oh, yeah. I didn't even have to use Valaris out there, which is really cool. Oh, shoot. See, that's why you gotta use Valaris ult, because then that happens and those guys stay alive. But that's okay. Not a whole lot of damage to the shield wall, but I mean it might be. See Valesi, just her minions stunning those guys up there. She needs to be up there because the healing totem is cast up in there as well, but it also stuns these things so that that Boreas and everybody take extra damage, which isn't a huge deal because Von Hammerschmidt here just casts such a huge shield that everything just gets tanked. But the problem is doing enough damage to these demon soldiers and having everybody in ult as much as possible. So if you're waiting 30 seconds between casting an ult, that's 30 seconds you're not going to get back after you cast the ult with Ireless's rage regen. It's just... yeah. We might even lose Valesi here. 81. Dang, eh? Very tight, maybe. Yeah. Maybe we should have held off. We'll pop Diao. We'll give a little bit of healing bonus anyway. Okay. And then pop her again. Now this is where we're going to have to pop her again. And then we're going to have to hold off here. We're going to hold off these ults right now so Boreas doesn't die. And we might have done it. Get Diao back in the game. Get Diao back in the game. Okay, and then after the alts are done, we're going to pull Diao out. We take Cyrus. We pull him there. Pop in his skeletons. Now, come on, shield wall. Come on, shield wall. Just hold out. Just hold out. Oh, come on. Come on. We'll pop everything a little early. Pop everything a little early. Come on. Okay. I think I did it. That's it. That's it right there. Get her done, son. Come on. Oh, is Cyrus? No, Cyrus still alive. He needs a skeleton there, though. He needs a skeleton there. He needs a skeleton there. Come on. Get her done. Let's go. There it is. There it is. Craziness, right? Absolutely craziness. No Artemis, no Magda. Just a whole lot of von Hammerschmidt, a whole lot of inspiration coming from all kinds of different ways. So, very cool. I'm glad that worked. So, maybe there's some RNG with Valesi's stuns. Maybe it's just a matter of how well Diao is healing and when you pop her, how long you keep her popped. It doesn't seem like there's too much non-benefit from having her in her healing form a little bit longer, so you get von Hammerschmidt's there. But anyways, it's not a one-off thing. It can happen again. So if you fail, just keep trying. Just keep trying, commanders. You'll get it. Gear raid 1. 24. Right on. Alright. Oh, yeah. If I didn't show the gear, you guys would have my head. But it's all the same gear. So, ESO exclusive. ESO exclusive. Bunch of rage regen. Poor man's quads all over the place. Like, there's so much room for improvement on the gear. So hopefully that helps. Boreas, nah, he's in an exclusive amulet. That's about it. And Diao. And Cyrus. Bunch of HP and shit. Yeah, there it is. Alright, you stayed till the end as always. I appreciate your time.